What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video we got for you here, showing you how to access the model. I might slide in how to access the Discord as well. It might just be easier and simpler for you all. God bless you all. Thank you for coming back to watch another video. Shout out to everybody who is accessing the model. Salute to y'all. I appreciate it. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for liking the content. Thanks for purchasing the model. I know y'all winning, so I always say that. I know y'all winning, so I'm winning, and we got the same model. So shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Let's get into it. Okay. So let's say you're watching a video like you're watching this video, okay, and you want to access the Discord and or the model, mainly the model, right? So we're gonna scroll down here, and we're gonna hop into this here. All right, and then over here we're gonna scroll down some more, and we're going to find model access. Okay, if you want to join the Discord, here's the Discord link. You just click that. If you want to get to the model, you click this. All right, if you decide to join the Discord, all right, you get a free daily access pass. All right, if you refer somebody to the Discord, you get another free access pass, as well as when that individual joins, they get an access pass as well. All right, so that's how you join the Discord. From there, this is model access. So this is how you access the model. Okay, you click on this. All right, it will take you here. All right, once you get here, all right, you will unlock, well, you will go to buy daily pass. All right, when you decide to buy daily pass, I'll show you what that looks like. I hope it don't auto populate my information. It probably will. No, okay. Um, you would click the link. You could pay in all type of ways. You can pay Cash App, Google Pay. There's many ways that you can pay. Okay, Amazon Pay, however you want to pay. Okay, it's $12 to access it. Okay, once you fill out the information, it's very limited information. I make sure that you don't ask for your address or anything crazy like that. It just gives you contact, just your email, a name, and that's basically it. And then you pay, and then you check out. All right, when you check out, it's going to redirect you from this page, and it's going to place you right into the model. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to get the code to actually access the model. All right, so I'll be back. Okay, so like I was saying, it will auto redirect you in. Okay, but I have to put in a code because I didn't pay to checkout. But before it'll auto direct you in, and it will also display your actual code. So once it displays your actual code, that will be the time that you want to move forward with screenshotting or writing your code down, so that you can constantly log in. All right, so make sure that you can maintain your access code. All right, and if you need a copy of your access code, you will have to contact me in the support section on model access in the Discord, and then I'll respond to you with the actual code that was provided for your checkout. All right, so we're going to go back, we're going to unlock it, and we're going to go through two games today. Well, one game today, like I always say. So we'll cover one game. Over here, we're just going to drop down and see. We have the Lakers. Who the Lakers play today? Let's just go to matchups. Let's see who the Lakers play today. Matchups. We got the Lakers and Toronto. All right. And we're going to add Lakers and Toronto. Lakers, Toronto. Okay. Boom. All right. Now the model is specific. All right. Specific for the Lakers and Toronto. So everything that shows will be for this game only. All right. Here you can search all markets. All right. Right here. All right. Just if you want to see just points, just rebounds, just points, rebounds in any of these markets, you can just drop it down. It will show you that. Okay. Here's the manual line. You can enter a manual line. You can enter the manual odds if you just want to do a quick reference. In this regard, this is your bankroll. All right, I'll show you that in this display here. So of course, here's your top roster for the Lakers. All right, we are roster aware, and here is your depth chart for the Lakers. All right. So the model is projecting Toronto to win this game. But that's just what the model is showing me right now based on a little quick tutorial. So down here, for y'all who are accessing the model, this right here is just a quick breakdown. All right, I'm gonna put some more work into this, but this is just based on team steal projections, team block projections, team assist projections, team rebound projections, and average minutes, and that's basically it. And then points projections right here. All right, so I'm working on this aspect. This is a whole nother data frame right here. This might be its own thing. This might go with the this part right here might go with the next model that I'm gonna do for over unders and all that. So that might just be that's really what this is for that. Scrolling up, and here's your projected leaders for each team, Toronto and the Lakers. So just screenshot it if you want to access the model. I just showed you how to access the model. It's $12 for daily access. All right. Once you have daily access, you have that access until 11:30 p.m. It will cut off. Your code will expire. All right. I had to code it in like that. All right. Also, you have signature settings, so two people can't use the same code at once. I just had to put some gates in, so that was really some of the hang up was just me putting certain gates in to prevent abuse. We went over leaderboards. Let's get into the main projections. Here is your top projections for all markets, points and rebounds. These are just some great plus EV plays. Now look, I'm only showing y'all one game. Look how many plus EV plays we have for one game. For one game. This is just one game. Now imagine if you have the entire slate and you can pick whatever you want, okay? Now while we're looking at this, we're going to pay attention to the Kelly dollar amount, all right? This is perfect for you guys that have small bankrolls, all right? And you are wanting to build your bankroll, all right? This is a perfect bankroll builder. So let's say you're just starting out with $100, right? That's your start out, all right? And you only want to risk, all right? You only want to risk. You don't want to risk 50%, right? You only want to risk what? Let's say 30% of your bankroll, all right? So that way you're only risking 30% of your bankroll, okay? You still got 70% for tomorrow, and you're only risking 30% today. Well, this is the dollar amount that they would recommend based on utilizing 30% of your bankroll. So you would take $30 of the $100 and you would divide those up amongst these picks. You know that would give you 4 picks, okay? So you will find the best 4 picks, and that's how you will slowly build your bankroll. So this is a very important tool. I use this daily based on what dollar amount I want to spend, and it just helps me. Like I might just put it at 10%. Be like, I just want to spend 10% of this bankroll. All right. Well, each bet that you make on all your straights, or if you want to, do your what am I looking to say? If you want to do your parlays, just 10%. So if I'm putting out $100, right, and I only want to use about $10, then my couple picks is going to be a couple straights, right, and one parlay. All right. So it would divide it by 4, as you see here, and you got 4 picks. All right. So that's how you would add that up. All right. And that's how you would work that so that it becomes favorable and beneficial for you. All right. Scrolling back up, I'm showing you how to access and utilize this model. Here's the EV Center. All right. This EV Center is just ideal for if you have the books up on another screen or on a mobile device or wherever. Let's say you got 2 monitors or a big widescreen monitor, and you wanted to look at the odds for a certain player and see if you get an immediate plus EV. You can do it right here. All right. You can do it right here, and you can just imply probability, EV percentage, and then it's going to give you that warning where the EV bet, pass it, abandon it. If this turns green whenever you put your numbers in, then that's a great play. All right. If it's red, then you don't want to play that. All right. Scrolling back up. All right. This is double-double and triple-doubles for this game against the Lakers and Toronto. Here's your top double-double. You got one value play, which is Brandon Ingram, who has potential to get a double-double tonight. Triple-doubles, very unlikely, but if you had anybody to pull one out, it would be Brandon Ingram, quickly, LeBron. But these are the only guys who would fit that bill, but the likelihood of them getting triple-doubles are completely unlikely. However, you have your double tier, and these are advising long shots, and this one is the only value play. So if I decided to take a double tonight, it would be Brandon Ingram, and that would be the only play that I would play, unless I looked at when I have the entire slate, then everything pops up. There's way more value plays than just Brandon Ingram, of course, amongst the entire slate. Here's your first basket logic for these teams. We provide first basket logic, all right? So you have your first basket percentage, the odds of them actually scoring the first basket, and as well as the top first team basket percentage, all right? So scoring the first basket and scoring the first team basket is two completely different markets, all right? You have them both right here, all right? Moving on for recommended parlays, all right? So we generate parlays for the entire slate, not only for when you have access to the full model, I believe it gives you 26 to 25 different parlays, all right? Absolutely free. There's no additional separate payment that you need to make to access this, all right? And if you know from MLB, we went on like a 2-day MLB home run parlay just smacking because I threw in the parlay system in that model. But we're going to generate the parlays, all right? Let's see how many parlays we got. We got 4. All right, so 4 times 2 is 8. So right now we have 8. It probably will be more, but this is just one game. And I set the model so you can't duplicate players and picks. So for example, for your first 2 leg for this game, you got Luka and Scotty. All right. In your second 2 leg, you got Emmanuel and Brandon. These are 2 totally separate correlated parlays for the same game parlay. All right. The EV percentage immediately boosts. Now, what I coded into the model was the ability to not only have a parlay, right? But as the parlay increases the odds, I also want to increase the EV percentage, all right? So if it's more risk for me running a parlay, then I want to have more flexibility in regards to dominant EV. So if you're raising it this way, I'm raising it this way. If you're stretching it this way, I'm stretching it that way. This is why most of these plays always hit. Now, as you've seen, when I scroll down, I might as well finish showing y'all. This is what you're getting when you access the model. Here's your 3-leg parlay. Here's your 4-leg parlay. All right. All right. So if you count this up, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 parlays. 2, 4, 6. I said 8. I'm sorry. That's 6 parlays. Sorry, my phone's going on. That's 6 parlays. All right. And we got Brandon Ingram, PRA over. Brandon Ingram, points and rebound over. So this way, the one play can't damage the whole parlay system. All right. Meaning that one player can't damage the entire integrity of the parlay. All right. So if we run in a parlay, right, and we ran 2 of them, we don't want one player to just, okay, he didn't get his points, rebounds, and assists, and we had him in another parlay with points, rebounds, and assists. He lost on that one. He lost on that one. I lost 2 slips over one person not getting that one line. That's not how you want to do it. You want to do it where one player can't damage the entire structure. And when most people place bets, like I place single bets, most people place single parlay bets, meaning it's 5 bets out there, but they're all 5 are parlays. There's no self-insurance. There's if they hit, they hit, they lose. And most times they have the same player in all of the parlays. Like he's going to hit. I'm putting him in all of them. He's a lock, he's a lock, he's a lock. There's no locks. There's no such thing as a lock. So this is why we implemented this into the pipeline. The system is the best system I've ever seen. That's just my opinion. Of course, I created it, but it's still my opinion. Top EV plays. These are all the markets where you're going to find your top EV plays. Assists, blocks, 3-point mades, points and assists, points and rebounds, points, rebounds, and assists, just basic points, rebounds and assists, rebounds and steals. The markets and the EV cover each one of these, every and single one. And just for this team, these are all the plays you get. All right. And these are the best lines right now. And I'm a FanDuel guy, so FanDuel is absolutely cooking. But let's switch it. Let's scroll up here and what do we want to look at here? Um, where's the books? Where's my books? Where's my books? I didn't give y'all the books. Yeah, y'all got the books. Let me check. Yep, here's the books. All right. So here we have all the books. All right. So if we switch to Pinnacle, Pinnacle has not populated. They're not running the show. All right. These are the best odds. So of all the odds that we have, we're going to pull the best ones available. All right. And if you watch other videos, you'll see sometimes Pinnacle, sometimes it's DraftKings, sometimes it's whatever, whatever. But right now, today, the book that you want to be betting on that has the best EV right now is definitely FanDuel. So I'll be, after this video, posting that and then getting my bets in, especially for this 11 o'clock game. But again, this is how you access the model. God bless you all. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share the video. Please hit the notification bell if you're interested in seeing tomorrow's video. And if you want to access the model, the link's there. We have a lot of people accessing the model, winning, and it's your turn. God bless you all. It's the Sports Syndicate. We out.